Well, you know, one of the questions that we get most often about the book is why it's written as a parable. Why do we use metaphors and analogies? You've written several books like this, so I'd love to hear kind of the key reasoning behind that.
Well, I have to give credit. In 2000, someone handed me a copy of a book, Who Moved My Cheese? It came out before you were born.
I love that book.
And it was fascinating to me because I was in a season of life when I was experiencing a lot of change, and they handed me this book, and I started reading it, and it didn't say you're a bad person or go do these 3 things, you'll be successful like I am. It invited me into a story of a character. I went, yeah, I relate to that character. I connect with that character. And then I followed their journey to improvement. And when I put the book down, about an hour, hour and a half later, I'm like, yeah, I got some ideas there that I can use. And so I love that style of writing because it connects with me in that way. And so as I've written books or co-authored books with other people that way, one of the things that we find is that it is that showing, not telling. Mm-hmm. You also find that people start rooting for the main character. I find myself, when I have read books like that, I'm rooting for the main character.
You got it.
And then I start trying to figure out what they're going to do. And to me, that's a really key thing, is that no longer am I reacting, okay, this person's got this situation. I think how would they use the analogy to figure out a solution? To me, teaching people to be proactive about solving their problems using metaphors, analogies, or models is really important. From an organizational perspective, it gives people common language.
That's
you
true.
know, I think about some of my other books like Juggling Elephants. We talk about the circus. What are our elephants right now? What's heavy to us? And Always Growing, what are the weeds that we need to pull so we can be more effective as a team? I guess I could sum it up. To me, one of the greatest values of writing metaphors and analogies. A few weeks ago, I was doing a book club discussion with a group of people who read one of my books, and they said, yeah. So I opened up the book, and I'm thinking, oh, another self-help book, and said, I'd planned, well, I'll spend 10 minutes on it. And he said, 30 minutes later, I'm still reading because I was caught up in the story.
You're invested.
Yeah, you're invested. And so to me, that's another one of the values of writing in metaphors and analogies. It connects people to a story so they'll learn the strategies and apply them.